Morning, y'all. Rick, Fearless, Fairless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage, and Fearless Insurance. Good morning. It's Saturday, November the 4th, 2023, year of our Lord. In today's edition of In My Life, the 365 Project, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 2019. In 2019, one Saturday morning, I walked over to the bar, and there was a customer walking out the door, and he said, "Rick, you got a naked guy in the men's room on the floor." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Go look." I go in there, and there's a young man laying on the floor in front of the urinals, naked. His clothes are nice and neat, folded, and over the top of the stall. I didn't know if this guy was dead or alive. My heart's racing. So I take my foot and I kind of nudge him, and when I do, he kind of... So I knew he was alive. I called the police. They came out. They're all wearing gloves. They're trying to get him awake. And I said, "What do you think?" And the ambulance guys said, it's some kind of drug overdose, drug-related thing. So they're trying to get him up, and he's kind of moving around, and he's out of it, man. They take some water and they put it in his face, and so as the ambulance guys are working on it, I'm standing there with about 6 or 8 DPD cops. So there's a half dozen ambulance guys there and a half dozen cops. And the cops are asking me, "Rick, is this one of your customers?" "No." "Has he been?" I said, "We're not even open yet. I don't know where this guy came from. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him before." They get him up, and he's standing there naked, and they're trying to talk to him, and he ain't making no sense. They got water in his face and trying to wake him up, and he's looking around, and there's, a whole group of us standing there, and he's looking around, and he's out of it, and he said, "Hey, there's Rick Fairless over there. Hi, Rick." Them cops turned around and looked at me, and I'm like, I don't know the guy. I had never seen the guy before. So they got him up, put his clothes on him, and I think they took him to the hospital to be checked out. A couple days later, they called me over to the bar, and there was some nice-looking young man there, and he said, "Rick, I wanted to shake your hand and apologize for the other day." And I said, "What happened the other day?" And he said, "I was passed out in your men's room." And I said, "You're that guy? You're the guy?" "Yeah." And I said, "You look like a nice-looking young man. What happened?" And he said, "I was out with some friends, and it was late, and they wanted me to try this drug that I'd never tried before, and next thing I know, the cops got me in your bathroom." Don't mess with drugs. Why do you think they call it dope? Don't do it. Let's check that truck. I got the lights off today because I'm pretty tired. Woo, look at these. So these are kind of a plaid. It's hard to see them. This is kind of a plaid, which are pretty cool. They're a dark gray and a black plaid. Black and white medallion, white toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, white shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. Handsome boy. Hold on, turn that around. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's me. Dad joke. So when Jerry Jones first bought the team, he bought the Cowboys. I was there on the on the first row, and it was before the game, and he was working the crowd and stuff. And I looked down there, and I noticed Jerry was only wearing one shoe. And so I yelled down there, "Hey, Jerry, did you lose a shoe?" And he yelled back, "Nope, I found one." You know, he's from Arkansas. He's done a little better since then. I think his luck has picked up. Motivational minute. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. What does that mean? It means no matter who you are, you're very important to somebody. Whether it's your parents, or your kids, or your grandkids, or the neighbor down the street. Everybody has self-worth. Don't ever think that you're alone in this world. You ain't. We're all here together, man. We're all in this thing together. You know, I listen to a lot of people and talk to a lot of people up here, and, you know, everybody has problems. We all got them. You got to deal with them. Deal with them and try to push it behind you. Don't let stuff like that hold you back. To the world, you may just be one person, but to one person, you may just be the world. Okay, so tonight the clocks go back. Was that fall back? We go back an hour. I wish they'd just pick one and leave it. It's almost like you got a blanket and you cut an inch off the top of it and you sew that inch off on the bottom of it and you think you got a longer blanket. It's the same blanket. You're just moving stuff around. Get out of that daylight savings time. Just pick one. Pick a time and let's stick with it. The weather's supposed to be in the 70s this weekend. Beautiful sunshine. It's going to be a good weekend. Strokers Dallas merch, MERCH. Check that out. And I'm, you know, we're doing things for you, and I hope that you're supporting us by coming to see us, shopping online, something. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. November is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Did you know that 1 out of 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer this year? 1 out of 8. Get your prostate checked. It ain't that big of a deal. Get your prostate checked. A lot of the most people that get prostate cancer are like over 60 years old. But I know some 40-year-olds that get it. I'd say once you get 40, get your prostate checked every year. It ain't a big deal. It's just they just draw some blood and they check your PSA. All right, Rick Fairless. If you got a bike you ain't riding, I'd love to look at it. Maybe I want to buy it. Maybe I want to put it on consignment. If you're not, if you're looking for a bike, look at some of my stuff. I got 2 bikes right now that I will sell for under $6,000 a piece. Nice bikes. StrokersDallas.com. Rick at StrokersDallas.com. All right, Rick Fairless. I forgot the slang word, Antsville. This place is Antsville, man. It means it's crowded, congested. I hope it's Antsville here this weekend. Love you, bye.